Oh man, no matter what struggles I'm going through, this guys, we're blessed. We're blessed. I am good. I did a poll on my Instagram last week asking individuals in one sentence, what's holding you back from success? What's holding you back from being able to break free? And the number one answer that I had gotten was my own insecurities, not being confident in myself, that are trapped within their own mindset, and they're constricted because they've just been, oh damn, a little pothole right there, ain't gonna take me out, cuz. But it's really eye-opening to me seeing how many individuals responded talking about their own struggles, their own insecurities, lacking the self-confidence to go out there and do what they're meant to do. It's the hardest thing to deal with. When we talk about self-confidence, when we talk about jumping out of your comfort zone, I know exactly what this feels like. I was in those shoes before starting this journey, trapped by my own insecurities, trapped by a false reality. It can be really toxic to the soul and to the mind. And then you start digging yourself deeper into a hole, deeper into regrets, deeper into that lack of self-confidence. And in all of my videos, I make sure to talk about stuff that I've personally been through. I don't want to be out here giving you guys false hope, preaching the wrong things, lying to you. These are the methods that worked for me. This is how I was able to break free of that mindset of being trapped and constricted. But it starts with jumping out of that comfort zone. It starts with putting self-love into you. All of the energy that you give to other individuals, start putting that love into you. I cannot tell you the benefits you will reap by jumping out of your comfort zone, by doing the things that you don't want to do. You don't have to go out there, wake up, start a business and start going crazy with it, but you got to start doing small things to get you out of your comfort zone. It's not until you step outside of your comfort zone until you start seeing what your potential is and what this feeling of confidence gives you and what it brings you. It's not until you start doing things that you can physically look back and see that you accomplished it or that you tried to. The reason why I was having such lack of self-confidence was because I would never follow through with myself. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it another day. It's not important. I'll make time for it later. Pushing things off to the side. And we keep pushing while we keep moving forward. But there becomes a time where it becomes too much to push. To where you keep trying to push, but it's just piling up and piling up. When you start taking little baby steps to start doing these things that you don't want to do, things that you feel uncomfortable doing, it's a snowball effect. Just as it is as when you push things off to the side. Things are going to get really heavy, really fast. In a good way or a bad way. When you start building a little confidence, when you start jumping out of your comfort zone just a little bit, you start to get a taste of freedom, a taste of just being happy, feeling accomplished with yourself, that you could possibly have the potential to do something. But then I go and look and they're not doing anything to jump out of that comfort zone. They're not doing anything to better themselves or to make themselves feel uncomfortable. It's when we're uncomfortable that we find growth. It's when we do the things that we don't want to do that we start to see results, that we start to get addicted to this feeling of what success could be like. A lot of you see me now and see Shifter with 30,000 followers, but if we rewind to the beginning of time, guys, you'll see that I was still consistent from day one, staying true to my beliefs, posting about stuff that I was so uncomfortable posting. Why do you guys think I wear the helmet? Why do you think that I haven't shown my face? It has nothing to deal with the illusion of who I really am, but everything to deal with the insecurities that I've had within myself. The reason why I wear the helmet is because I feel like I can become who I'm meant to be. We all have a way of putting on this mask. It doesn't have to be the motorcycle helmet, but we all have a way of putting on this mask in real life that disguises who we really are. Sometimes that brings us confidence. Sometimes it makes us weaker. I'm not gonna lie. Putting on the mask allowed me to jump out of my comfort zone. I felt more comfortable doing all these things, talking about my struggles, trying to motivate others, talking about stuff that I never even told my best friends because of how embarrassed I was. The mask brings out who I truly am, and it gives me the confidence that I need to go out here and talk about the things that I want to not be afraid. Nowadays, it's not so much as of being afraid to show my face. I've established confidence. I've built growth. I have built self-love. Now it has to deal with the mystery. Now it has to deal with the illusion that it doesn't matter who's behind the mask. All that matters is that I'm just like one of you. Those of you watching right now, we are so similar. I'm really just a normal dude. I was just having this conversation with one of my coworkers, and I'm just like, you see me every day. I'm a normal person. When we peel back the layers and look behind the surface, like, guys, I'm no different. I grabbed my phone, I hopped on my motorcycle, I grabbed my GoPro and just started recording. I was so uncomfortable and afraid. God, who's gonna listen to me? I'm over here crying people a river, wearing my heart on my sleeve. I was at a moment in my life where I was really struggling, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Everything I've done has led me to the same path, and it's the same cycle. It's the same thing over and over. Things are good, I get excited about something, and then 6 months later I'm back in the same boat, living with the same regrets, living with the same doubts, driving my insecurities to go way through the roof. I wasn't confident in myself. I felt like I was a failure. I'm over here trying to be a role model, a father. I'm just showing my daughter that I'm giving up. There's gonna be a time where something does click. Too many times I see people try something and it doesn't go their way for 6 months. It doesn't go their way for a year, and then they give up, they're done. And for all we know, that very next day could have been the moment that you broke free. I'll never forget the story. It took me 6 months to get over 2,000 followers on Instagram, and then 6 months later we're sitting here at 30K. What the guys, look within yourself. Do you need to step out of your comfort zone more? When I first started, I had a 15-minute rule. 15 minutes a day I put into myself. I put in towards my dream, my goal. Whether it was as simple as watching a YouTube video to learn about something, or going out and just taking 15 minutes to record a reel, finding ways to make time for me. Like I mentioned, it snowballs. That 15 minutes started turning into 20 to 30 minutes. And now, after months of doing that, putting in the time, building up the confidence, stepping out of my comfort zone, I'm out here putting hours in every day. Almost, I don't want to say effortlessly, because I'm tired, I'm stressed out, but guys, I love this. I love it. I have built up the confidence. I have built up the energy that I need to keep me going. I have stacked up the proof. What's so nice about it is on days where I'm ready to give up, and days where I feel like I can't keep going, all of those things are there to support me. And it nudges me, it pushes you, it helps you on those days that you're struggling. When you don't have the confidence, when you don't have the trust built within, it's so hard at first. There's gonna be a moment where you're done running from your insecurities, and you're gonna look them directly in the eye and face them head on. There is no secret recipe to just starting out. There is no secret sauce that I can give you to just give you that confidence every single day, because it's going to be hard, it's going to be tough. If you remember anything from this, please just remember that we all go through these motions. We all go through the insecurities, and the only way to start overcoming them is by taking those small steps. 15 minutes a day out of your comfort zone, trying new things, doing things that you've never done before. 15 minutes a day, that's all I need from you. Please. I put hours and hours of love and blood, sweat and tears into this. I need 15 minutes from you a day for the next month, the next 30 days, and I'm here for you. I'm here rooting you on. I promise you, I'm so passionate about this shit. You guys have no idea. I want to see everyone succeed. I want to help everyone break free of their mental. I want to help everyone break free of their comfort zone. There's so many of you beautiful individuals that have the potential but are sleeping on yourself. Find a way to make it happen to where you just start doing these little things that you just don't want to do. You know in your heart what you've been slacking on. You know in your heart what you need to do. So please start putting that love into you. Start doing things that you are uncomfortable with, but you know that it's gonna bring you something. Ooh, I get real passionate talking about this stuff, guys. Just know that there's so much more that needs to be said. The love and support that I've gotten from you guys, it's unreal. I know in my heart that this is my calling and this is what I want to do. I feel it in my soul. Please make sure to drop a like, comment down below. 15 minutes for who's watching. For the real ones that are still watching right now, give me a comment below and say 15 minutes. That's all you have to say. Give me that 15 minutes and that's all I need to make me happy. But guys, go out there, be the person you were meant to be. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be tough, you're probably gonna lose your mind a little bit, but guys, go out there, step out of your comfort zone, do the things that you're meant to do. Stop sleeping on yourself.